I decided to pursue a court order to allow my husband to be given common benign medicine, high-dose intravenous vitamin C, and ivermectin. The doctor on the floor at the time became frustrated that I kept asking for better medication and yelled at me right over my husband's bed that he was tired of my questioning and that he didn't question his mechanic or his furnace repairman on how to fix them. I was just shocked that he would compare my husband's life to a car or a furnace. This was a person, a husband, a father, a son, a brother, a friend. Well, when I said that I was going to call my lawyer, he stormed out of the room. And then the hospital started punishing me and my family by limiting the people who could visit him to immediate family members and myself only. They also avoided calling me to update on his condition for a few days. They were punishing us for asking questions and trying to save his life. It was like he was a prisoner at Altman Hospital with no say in his treatment. The night of the court hearing, I was called by a resident doctor who told me that my husband had air in his chest cavity building up and recommended that he have a chest tube inserted to drain the air. He did not tell me that it was urgent because the air had caused his lung to collapse. It wasn't disclosed to me until a nurse casually mentioned it the next day. Just that next day, his vitals plummeted, and I was told that he wouldn't make it much longer. The day shift head nurse lifted all the ridiculous visiting restrictions so that our 14-year-old daughter and the rest of our family could spend time with him and say goodbye that day. But the night shift head nurse was mean and wouldn't allow any family to stay except me. We were first told that 2 people could be with him all night in his room. And then we were told that only I was allowed, while my husband was dying. She was also yelling at our family to get out of the waiting room and called security on them. This was at night after visiting hours, but they were in the waiting room, not his room. He was dying, and she was being petty and vindictive. Thankfully, a compassionate intern doctor heard the yelling and allowed my mom to stay in his room with me that night. We had so little medical freedom and choice in the 31 days that he fought for his life. We have to stand up for our rights, and I'm thankful that people like Dante are willing to do that.